Welcome back to another wonderful property tour, Rankin family. Today, we are back again in Brentwood, Tennessee, taking a look at another gorgeous luxury home. And this time, we have a model by Ford Classic Homes. Now, starting on the outside, family, we do have that brick exterior. Now, you are going to have the board and batten siding. Over there to the right, you have a long driveway leading you to your garage. So you have plenty of parking and you can get in and out with ease. As we continue down the walkway, you are going to have that sleek covered front porch. You have the gas lanterns. You have a little porch over there to the left so you can hang out, relax, and enjoy yourself. And then right above the porch, you have that balcony feature. Really neat, and it just is creating that statement. Now here, you walk up the steps and look at the size. So a decent amount of space. Now, look at that. Straight ahead, you are going to have a ton of amenities. So again, we are in Rosebrook, 248 home sites and over 365 acres. Now, slowly pan your attention over here to the double front door with the glass panes. Let's go ahead and get you inside, family. Okay. So again, the double height ceilings, beautiful chandelier hanging down, and then you have your staircase. Now, right over here to the right, you are going to have your formal dining. Let's take a look at that now before we continue. Nice and open. You have the dual entry. Now you are going to have the huge windows with the grids and the transom window right above, crown molding, and the elegant color palette. Exquisite. Now you have an accent wall there, gold sconces, really setting the tone. Now you head down here to your office. Again, it is tucked away, so perfect for productivity. Extremely spacious. You have a bump out right there, bringing in a ton of natural light. You have the exposed beams, the French doors. Really neat. Okay, so you're gonna have that wallpaper here. You know, we've seen Ford Classic homes on this channel a few times and you folks really love them. So it's always great to feature them. Okay, so let's go ahead and continue to the great room. Look how roomy and intimate it is. Really love it. Now, right over there to the left, you have the Arca stone fireplace, the built-ins with the white oak. Lovely. Now you are going to have the tray ceilings with the cove lighting, the modern chandelier hanging down. You have your double sliding doors leading you to the backyard patio. And this is perfect in time for Christmas, right? And look how seamless the transition is from the foyer to the great room. Before we continue to the kitchen, I want to make sure we see the perimeter. Now, right over here to the left, you are going to have your powder room. Quartzite material, beautiful wallpaper, and the wide plank, white oak floors. You have a coat closet here. And let's continue down the hallway to the primary suite. Wonderful. Now here you have your candle style chandelier, vaulted ceilings and the exposed beams, but the common theme that we've been seeing is the bump out there. So a nice sitting area to hang out, relax, get some sun, and enjoy a book. Wonderful. Let me stand on this side. Give you a better glimpse of the room. Wonderful. So you are going to have his and hers closets. So this one is separate from the bathroom. Let's take a look at this one. A ton of room for storage. You got your built-in drawers there and your open shelving. All right, now taking a look at the bathroom here. You have your freestanding tub. Look at that. The natural stone counters, partial overlay cabinets, and shaker style. Look at the way the sconces complements the cabinets. You got your towel closets, and then even down to the mirror frame. Built-in speakers throughout the home. And look at this. Huge walk-in shower, rain shower head, and you do have the dual shower heads too. 0 threshold and your built-in shower bench. Water closet here to the left, and then your second closet. So each one had a ton of room, as you can see, and you really don't even need the floor to ceiling shelving with the abundance of storage that you have. Outstanding. So please let me know your thoughts in the comments. You know, I'll ask that a couple times a video, so feel free to leave your thoughts. And then of course, I love the separation between the great room to the primary suite. Okay, so now let's go ahead and head to the kitchen. Waterfall edge island here, custom vent hood, stacked cabinets, and you see the cabinet crowns and the natural stone counters. Impressive. Now you are going to have the paneled refrigerator, Wolf microwave and oven, two-tone cabinets. And let's go ahead and open up some of these for you. You have your paneled dishwasher there. Here's your trash drawer. And you know we love to see the pot filler. So you have a quartzite backsplash there, champagne bronze pot filler, 6 burners with the griddle, Wolf. Outstanding. Now, right over here, remember when you walked in, you have the formal dining. So you have your casual dining space right over here. Some folks would refer to it as a breakfast nook. You got 12-foot ceilings, crown molding, beautiful light fixture right above your dining table. Wonderful. So nice and open, and then you see the space that you have because of the height of the ceilings. Love to see it. Now let's open up the refrigerator for you. Sub-Zero. Outstanding. Now, before we continue, as always, let's go ahead and take a look at the hidden pantry. Wonderful. White oak floors continues here. Love to see it. That seamless, minimalist look that folks are looking for. Now, over there to the right, that'll bring you right back out to the foyer. Let's go ahead and continue here. So you got a nice bar area, glass panes in the cabinet fronts, the continued stacked cabinets, crown molding, and straight ahead, you have your wine room. So it's tucked away over here. Exquisite. And then folks really are loving the sleek floor registers when it blends in seamlessly. And I love to see that too. Got a nice little wine fridge here. Wonderful. Now, if you are entertaining, this will bring you right back out to the formal dining. So that's a good transition too. And let's go ahead and continue. Now here you have that quick access door leading you to the motor court. So you can go ahead and use that as you please. And let's go ahead and continue right over here to the laundry room. So an abundance of cabinets. You have your built-in desk there, plenty of space for an oversized washer and dryer. You can use that straight ahead for a folding counter. You have your sink, then you have the window overlooking the motor court, and then this is a laundry room, mudroom combination. Now look at your massive garage. So like I mentioned, family, this one is a model, so it's not for sale. Typically, they dress the models to perfection and really just show you what is possible. So just keep that in mind. Some of the bells and whistles in here you may or may not want, but it really just shows you what is possible. Okay, so let's go ahead and continue. This is our guest suite. We'll see that in just a second. You have a coat closet here. So imagine coming in from that door leading to your motor court, and you can go ahead and set your coats in there. Now with the guest suite, my favorite feature is right above in the ceiling. Look at the floating design complementing the crown molding throughout. Now a common feature that we've been seeing is that bump out there with the abundance of windows. Perfect for a sitting space. Now that is a queen bed. You have your 2 nightstands. Depending on the size of the nightstands, you could fit a king in here comfortably, and the in-laws would certainly appreciate that. Huge walk-in closet. Let's take a look at the bathroom. Now here, I know my subscribers are gonna be extremely happy they included the shower bench for the guest suite. Got your shower wand over here. And then you have the chevron pattern shower flooring. Wonderful. So it looks like we about covered the entire first level. Let's go ahead and get you upstairs to the second level. Now, here you see the white oak floors continues or extends this way. Soaring ceilings, gold sconces, absolutely exquisite. So right here to the left, let's go take a look at this room. So you do have a decent amount of space. Now you are going to have carpet up here, depending if you prefer no carpet and you want the white oak to extend up here, you can do that as well. That's your attic space. You can always finish that out for a nice little bonus room. You got washer and dryer hookups here. So you use this as an exercise room or just a bonus room in general. Now you are going to have this long hallway here. Remember the crown molding here, just really just creating that statement, loving to see that feature. Now, next bedroom here. You have carpet, but you are going to have the cove lighting with the tray ceiling design, massive windows with grids, and overall spacious for secondary bedroom. Now, right before you enter, look at this. The candle style sconces. You got this textured wallpaper. Even over here, look at that. Beautiful light fixture, glossy tiling, and the freestanding tub. And look at that, they even included the shower bench. Outstanding to see. Plenty of space for your walk-in closet. You have carpet here. Let's go ahead and see if this is open. Sure is. Some more attic space. And you got your towel closet. Okay, so this one is neat too because this secondary bedroom is tucked away over here as well. So remember the primary suite had that feature and this one as well. So again, cove lighting, tray ceilings, beautiful light fixture right above your queen bed. And you have a ton of room on both sides of the nightstand. So really the possibilities are endless. How you stage this, it's going to determine how you best utilize the space. I'll see about getting you the dimensions so that way you'll be better referenced for this video. Beautiful light fixtures, high-end quartz. Got your open shelving straight ahead. This one is going to be the bathroom closet combination, but you do have the walk-in feature. You got your recessed lights right above. And the common theme, the shower bench. What more could you really ask for, right? And that's why we like to see some models on the channel from time to time. Oftentimes, I know you may prefer to purchase something like this, but this just gives you the inspiration if you were to build from scratch. You can take some ideas, build with Foyer classic homes, and bring your ideas to life. Here's our second powder bath. Beautiful cabinetry. The way that complements the white oak floors really stands out. Okay, so now heading to the game room. Look at the crown molding again. You see your double doors, or your French doors in this instance, leading you right out there to the balcony, nice and open. The good thing is there's two sets of stairs inside of this home. So remember, right when you walked in, you have that first set of stairs. That'll lead you right up here. So if your guests don't want to have to go throughout the entire home, they head to the second level and you can get them up here pretty easy. Here you have a wet bar, beautiful custom cabinetry. Open up some of these drawers for you. The common theme again is the depth inside of some of these drawers. We had seen that in the kitchen. Soft close mechanism, and then your sub-zero beverage fridge. And overall, extremely open. Now let's go ahead and get you right out here. Take a look. So you can have a nice little bonfire here. You are elevated, so you have incredible views. Look at the mature trees there. And then the space between you and the neighbors. This is the perfect time to hang out here and have a great time. And the weather is fantastic today. Believe it or not, it's been lower than 25 degrees recently, so today feels a little bit more manageable. Again, you do have the built-in speakers. We've been seeing that throughout the home too. And then now, before you head straight there, you have an additional storage closet here. You can store anything you need to, so that way you don't have it inside of that bonus room. And then we'll head to the last bedroom. Got your elegant accent wall there, your queen bed, your two nightstands. And I love the height of the ceilings in here. Feels like 10 feet, a little bit more, but creates that roomy atmosphere. Now you are going to have your separate closet here. All of them will walk in, which is great to see. Plenty of space. Let's see if this one's open. It sure is. And another attic space. So storage galore. You have plenty of space to store anything you need to. All the Christmas decorations, even though they may be out now. But when you put them away, you are good to go. walk-in shower with the shower bench. Perfect. And then that will bring you right back out here close to the foyer. Now, before we continue, as always, let's overlook the foyer and then get you to the backyard. Beautiful. So that covers the entire first level and second level. Please let me know your thoughts below. Of course, I always encourage your feedback and I really value it. So let's go ahead and continue. If you didn't want to open up the sliding doors to get you to the patio, you can use this door right here and get out with ease. Okay, so now you have your outdoor fireplace, the built-in speakers back here as well. So you can go ahead and listen to some nice jazz, relax, and have a wonderful time with your guests. And if you ever wanted to add the heaters back here and have that all-weather porch, you can certainly do that. Now, the extended patio here. So you have your outdoor grill covered in brick, even to the floors. A nice outdoor dining area. And you still have plenty of space. So a lot of the home sites out here are going to be half an acre or more. So it just gives you an idea of the amount of room that you get. And of course, the back of the property. But other than that, family, that was another beautiful luxury home tour. All right, Rankin family, that was it for this beautiful luxury home right here in Brentwood, Tennessee. Let me know in the comments what you thought about this particular model. Is this something you can see yourself living in? Would you make any changes? And if so, please let me know in the comments below. If you want more information about this home or any home we showcase, reach out to the information in the description. Consider hitting that subscribe button so you don't miss a tour every single week. And I'll see you folks on the next property tour. Welcome back to another fantastic property tour, Rankin family. Today, we are located in Marvin, North Carolina, taking a look at another gorgeous luxury home. And this time we have a model home by Beechwood, Carolinas. Now, starting on the outside, family, we do have these steeply pitched gables. Now, you are going to have the lap siding, the brick, and the stucco combination. You have a long driveway here that leads you to your motor court. And then you have a detached two-car garage, and then your attached two-car garage right here to the left. Now, you are situated on just over 3/4 of an acre. You have plenty of space in the backyard as well as the front. Incredible. Now, the home is listed at the time of this recording for just under 2.3 million, and we'll go ahead and see what all we can find. Now, you have this long walkway here leading you to the covered front porch, and then I'll go ahead and show you a better close-up. Lovely. Now, it is still decorated for Christmas right now, so they certainly are still in the spirit. Now, you have the gorgeous outdoor lanterns here. Now, look at the arch feature going into the covered front porch. You see that it is wrapped in the stucco. Beautiful bump outs here, and then, of course, a grand reveal. And this is just the perfect look for what you're about to experience. Now, right here, you got the massive front door with the glass panes. And then, of course, you see the arch feature again. So incredible. Now, before we continue, I want to pan your attention downwards right here. You have the unfilled travertine. Really neat for the covered front entrance and really just sets the tone. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get you inside of this beautiful property. Okay, so right when you walk in to the foyer, look at this. So you are going to have the crown molding. You have 10-foot ceilings on the first level as well as the second level. And then I'll go ahead and show you the front door from the inside. Perfect. So you are going to have hardwood floors throughout the property. We'll see that as we continue. And then right here tucked away is the office. So you see the floor to ceiling windows. You have the crown molding, extremely spacious and perfect for productivity. Now, trust me, we are gonna certainly take our time. I'll make sure to show you everything you need to. Now, it is staged as an office, but of course, you could use it as a bedroom. You have your shared bathroom here, flat panel cabinet fronts, quartz counters, and then of course the modern sconce right here. And then taking a look at the walk-in shower, you do have the shower bench included. You see the shower niche too, and then the honeycomb shower floor. Okay, so now on this side of the property, we'll continue. You see this room is tucked away for your primary suite, and look at the massive windows. See the gentle music playing, great to set the tone. Now you are gonna have the discrete floor registers and then an abundance of space. Wonderful. Now, you know I love to get you in model homes so that way you can really see a property dressed up. Now here you have your primary bathroom. You see the built-in speakers, glass enclosed shower, your freestanding tub over there to the right. I'll turn your attention over here. You have dual sinks, leathered counters, sconces in the mirror. Exquisite. Water closet here. And then you are going to have the curbless shower, also known as the zero threshold. And it's extremely spacious. So the cool thing is the crown molding does extend back here and then going into your walk-in closet. Got your hamper drawer right down here. Perfect. So please let me know in the comments your thoughts. Hopefully you are loving the property and we have a lot more to come. And the cool thing is it is tucked away, so it is like that private retreat that folks are looking for. Now I'll go ahead and do a full pan and we'll go ahead and continue. Lovely, extremely open and interactive. Look at that. Love the way the sliding doors pockets into the wall. Now, 10-foot ceilings, exposed beams. Look at the chrome light fixture here. And then, of course, your fireplace. Setting the mood, setting the tone, and perfect for hosting and entertaining. Wonderful. So, folks really love that indoor-outdoor flow. And you see that you certainly get that here. And the cool thing is it is separated from the foyer, so extremely elegant. Now, we'll go ahead and start here in the kitchen and take our time here. Now, you are going to have a massive island. You see the pendant lights right above the island, quartzite counters, and then, of course, that seamless look. Now, as I turn your attention over here, you got your hand-holder refrigerator and freezer. Let's go ahead and open that up for you. You see it is Sub-Zero. Again, that theme with the flat panel cabinet fronts and drawer fronts extends this way. So the quartzite counters, the chrome hardware, that sleek vent hood here, stacked cabinets as well, crown molding, and look at this. Perfect. Now, you have the sink inside of the island. Again, if your guests are hanging out in the great room, you can go ahead and communicate with them without any issues. Now, as we continue here, you have the massive dining room. So if you didn't want to use the sliding doors, you can go ahead and use this area and then go ahead and use that quick access door. Surrounded by windows, great, incredible views. Now, I know a lot of my viewers love to go ahead and have the privacy fence, but really just depends on your personal preference. Wonderful. Now, Trust me, we will not forget to open anything. Now you have your hidden pantry right here. I'll show you the additional cabinetry as well. So plenty of built-in shelving here. And then you have your closet on this side. So again, you're seeing a lot of discrete features for that minimalist look, and then a great transition. Now, as we continue here, I'll go ahead and open up some of these drawers for you so you can see how much storage we get. And again, with the additional upper cabinets, that's great to see. You have the soft close mechanism as well. Two-tone cabinets. You got your panel dishwasher on this side. Trash drawer right down here. And an abundance of space. Okay, so we'll go ahead and continue. We'll make sure we see the entire first level before we get you to the second level. Now, you have your powder room right here. Again, the quartzite counters, the modern sconces, and the floating vanity. Wonderful. Now, you have that quick access door right there to your detached garage. You can get out there to the motor court or the backyard, just depending on your mood, but this would be coming in from there. So you have your mudroom here. An abundance of space. You see the discrete floor registers. You have a built-in desk on this side too. And look how spacious it is. Got your coat closet here for convenience. Right over here, you got your utility room. You see the honeycomb pattern, plenty of space for an oversized washer and dryer. And of course, your cabinetry. And this will lead you to the attached two-car garage here. Outstanding. So a lot of room to work with. You're seeing that common theme throughout the property. And this will bring you right back out to the foyer, and this will lead you to the second level. Look at the wall of windows here. The way the natural light enters in the property is immaculate. Got hardwood floors as we continue. And look at that. So again, the 10-foot ceilings extends to the second level as well. So we'll work our way around the perimeter of the property and make sure you see every nook and cranny. Look at this. The perfect bonus room. You see the recessed areas that you have. A ton of space, extremely versatile. You can use this for whatever you choose. And I love it. Now, some folks would use this as the perfect game room, maybe a media room, or the children's retreat. And of course, you see it is sunken too. You got outlets in the baseboards. That's a great feature. And we'll start right here to the right. Now, you are going to have the double doors leading you right here. Look how open this is. So a lot of times when you see it as a model home, you see it as dressed depending on their uses, throughout time. So maybe they use certain spaces as conference rooms, game rooms, things like that. But this is set up more as a nice lounge area. But you are going to have the shared bathroom here. So you got your shower tub combo. Got the flat panel cabinet fronts and the quartz. And that's going to be shared with this room. So just for reference, that is a queen bed. You have your 2 nightstands, of course. You see the generous amount of room. You have your dresser on this side. and then your walk-in closet. Hopefully I'm being as thorough as possible for you folks. After watching, a couple other videos, I felt it's best to go ahead and slow it down a little bit so that way you can see the materials, really feel like you're experiencing it firsthand. Now heading to the next bedroom. Okay, so you got your two twin beds here. Honestly, with the size of this room, you can comfortably fit a king bed without any issues. Right behind me, you have your full bathroom, tub shower combo, modern finishes, and tile flooring. Now this is separated too by the pocket door. So again, a lot of discrete features, that modern look. And the good thing is when you move in, you really don't have to make any modifications or make any changes. Got a storage closet here. Second laundry room. Again, plenty of space for your washer and dryer here. And it's always convenient to have two laundry rooms, the one up here maybe for the kiddos and the one downstairs for maybe the folks that are living in the guest suite or of course yourself. And this will be your fifth and final bedroom. So every room was extremely spacious. That's good to see. Remember, you did have that shared bathroom, but then these other two are en suites. Got the separate walk-in closet here. You already got your built-ins ready to go. And oftentimes, whenever you see models that are for sale, right, there may be a 1 or 2 year lease back. The good thing is this one is negotiable. So if it's something where you need to move in a little bit sooner, then they can certainly make accommodations for you. In that tub shower combo here, and then the modern vanity on this side. And that'll bring you right back out here. So it looks like we about covered the entire first level and the second level. Last but certainly not least, we'll get you to the backyard. So again, you have that cozy foyer right when you walk into. It is separated by the great room, so that certainly is a plus. And then getting a load of the front door, what more could you really ask for, right? So we'll get you to the backyard. Once you see that, the good thing is having the plethora of room between you and the neighbors. That's what a lot of folks are looking for, right? So you see the iron fences that the other neighbors have. If you like to keep it open, which is common out here, that is certainly okay. Now, once I pan you upwards, again, the built-in speakers back here, the unfilled travertine, look at that. So I'm glad they extended it from the covered front porch back here. You have the brick exterior and absolutely spacious. So perfect for hanging out. Again, remember those sliding doors pocket into the wall. So you can have that indoor outdoor transition. If you are hosting and entertaining, that is certainly going to be a plus. And look at the space back here. Again, over 3/4 of an acre. And I absolutely love it. We'll get you back here so you can see the back of the property. Again, I would get you to the detached 2-car garage, but they are using it as an office right now. So we'll let them be, at least this side, right? So a ton of backyard. And then I'll show you this. Now, if you do want to screen in that porch right there, you can always do that. You see some neighbors have that. So if you add the heaters there, you can have an all-weather porch, and that's always good to see. And then of course you see the brick and the lap siding back here. But other than that, family, that was another beautiful luxury home tour. All right, Rankin family, that was it for this beautiful luxury home right here in Marvin, North Carolina. Let me know in the comments what you thought about this particular property. Is this something you can see yourself living in? Would you make any changes? If so, let me know in the comments below. If you want more information about this home or any home we showcase, reach out to the information in the description. Consider hitting that subscribe button so you don't miss a tour every single week. And I'll see you folks on the next property tour.